Hey guys, welcome back to my craft room. If you are new here, my name is Anissa and I am the Crafty author. Welcome. Today we're going to do a fun little project. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but just haven't really had the time. So today we're going to jump in and do this. This is a design that was done by Crashing Waves Designs, and I will link to it in the description box. These make excellent Christmas gifts. You can decorate them any way you want to. But this is a really cute little hand sanitizer holder. And right now, everybody needs hand sanitizer. And I know this firsthand because both my husband and my son have been sick. So lots of hand sanitizer being used. So for this one, I used cork fabric. And I just used some scrap fabrics that I've had just kind of left over from other projects. As you can see, this one is super cute. And then I have this little hook here. You can buy these little hooks from Amazon. I get mine from Kamsnaps.com. I love their products. They are quality and they are amazing. And they are very, very, very good people who have an amazing mission. So go check them out. And then you will need little snaps. Like I said, I use the Kamsnaps brand, but you can use whatever brand is available to you or whatever you have in your stash. So I'm going to show you here. So I have this, you pop this open like that. This is how it goes in. So this is a 2-ounce sized hand sanitizer holder that we're going to make, and I am actually going to show you the two different kinds of 2-ounce hand sanitizer holders that I have. So here is the other one that I have. This is a 2-ounce, and this also fits in here, but I actually think I like the round one better, to be honest. So it just slides right in there. And you just snap it. Well, if I could just snap it like that. And then when you want to use your hand sanitizer, you just open that up. And these are great for backpacks, purses, whatever you're using. So this lid here is cracked though. So I'm going to stick with this one. But I wanted to show you that the round one also works. So, and it's any hand sanitizer. So you just slide that in. And voila. And you just attach it to your bag, and then when you want to use it, you just flip it open and then close it back up. Perfect. So I'm going to show you how I make these, and we're just going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to be making 2 of these at a time. We're going to use the Ricoma EM1010 multi-needle machine. I want to see if this is going to be faster. I did the other one that I showed you. I made that one on my single needle, my brother's single needle machine. And it stitched out quickly, but it took probably about, I want to say about 15 minutes. So I want to see how long it's going to take using the Ricoma. So here we go. It's just going to do a quick stitch out. So the outline. Okay, so now we're ready for our cork fabric. So I'm going to just see if I can use, so I'm going to have to cut, okay, so right there, half. And I am going to use a little bit of painter's tape just to hold that down, because we don't want this going all over. And it's okay if you stitch over this. This comes off really easily. So it just helps to hold it in place and so that it's nice and flat. So we want to make sure that we do that. Okay. Okay, so you'll need 2 sheets of the cork fabric to cover. You'll need one for the front piece and you'll need one for the back, and then you'll need a half a piece for each one. So you'll need 2 when we go to stitch the pocket in the back. And then you just, of course, need scrap fabric. So whatever you're going to work with is what you're going to need. So this one is going to be that one. And then I'm going to do this one over here. And I'm just placing them just randomly. So and we don't want that overlapping. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to use my applique scissors here to trim around. Okay, so all that we're going to do is just flip our hoop over, and you can see that our design is here. And I'm just going to start, I think I'm just going to trim a little bit. But what we need here is we need another piece of cork, and we need to make sure that it's going to cover our design, and this does. So I'm just going to cut this right about here. And we're going to tape this. Actually, we're not. We're going to use adhesive spray. We're going to use some 505 on this. You can tape it, but it's not necessary. You just want to make sure that it's going to stay down. So there's that. So I sprayed that. I'm going to press it here. And then what else you're going to need is you're going to need 2 more pieces like this, scrap pieces. And this is how we're going to make our pockets on the back. So you will definitely need to have one of those. Okay. And now I'm going to put this back on the machine and we'll start finishing up. Okay. So when we're placing the pockets, we want to put it just below, like right here. So I am going to just tape mine right there. I know it's very hard to see, but you want to go just below your stitch line here. Need my tape. So you will want to tape this part down. You don't want this moving around on you. So tape that down. Okay, so we are done. We can start taking the tape off. You can see how that painter's tape comes just right up. Well, normally it does. All right, and take this out of the hoop. Now, I don't know if I mentioned, but I used tearaway stabilizer for this. I used a medium weight. I just used what I had in here, to be honest. So I'm just gonna pull this off the back. So, I'm just going to tear that away. That, and then I'm going to trim some of these little threads here. Just clean this up just a tad bit. All right, we are good. All right, so I'm going to tear this away as much as I possibly can here. Okay. Next thing you're going to need to do is get a pair of sharp scissors. So now all you're going to do is just come around and you're going to start cutting around. You don't want to cut too close to your stitching. Otherwise, your stitching will come undone. I know this is what happens when you cut too close to your stitch line. It comes apart. So you definitely want to give yourself enough room, okay? So don't get don't get crazy carried away and start cutting too close. So you can see, you just kind of let your scissors glide and do the cutting. And you just kind of move everything around that. So it's not tough. You'll get your rhythm going here, and then you'll be like, ah, yeah, that's easy. And then you have something that looks like that. And you have your pocket like that. And then we'll poke a hole and I'll show you how we'll attach that. So I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to cut the Spider-Man guy and then I'll be back. So we are ready to move on. We are just about done. So the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to fold this over. And we want to make sure that we have enough room here, because what we're going to do is poke a hole. So you're going to need an awl like this, and you're going to want to just barely poke a hole here to where it kind of indents. So right there is my center. I want to make sure that I poked a hole here so that I can see it. I don't want to take it all the way through because I don't need the snap to go all the way through. I just need it to go enough in here, like right there. I don't know if you can see it, but that's where my hole is, okay? So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take a snap that looks like this. And like I said, I work with Kamsnaps. This is not a Kamsnap snap though. This is just what I have in my stash. But normally I would use that. And then I have a male and I have a female and another snap. So these are the 4 things that we're going to use to put on here. And I will be using the Kamsnap KX8J. This is the professional handheld. And how we do this is we take one of our caps and we're going to put it on the inside put that on the inside of our pocket. Okay. Oops. Now we're going to take our female and put that on top. So I just put it on top. Then I'm going to take my handheld pliers here. Now, you want to make sure that your cap fits perfectly inside of your press. That will ensure that you'll get a nice tight fit in there. And since I'm trying to hold this with my finger and show you, this isn't working out real well. So I'm going to stick this inside and I'm going to just kind of feel and make sure that that is actually in there. Duck on it. And it is. Okay, so let's try this again. And then I'm going to just give it a press. And it's in there. So we have our first part of our snap done. Then we're going to do the top part right here where we originally poked our hole. I'm just going to poke it a little bit more. And you can see it there. Okay. Now we're going to take our other cap here. I'm going to push that through. And we're going to put the male on top like that. All right. Cap in our little cap here. And we're going to make sure it's nice and flush, and it is, and we're just going to go ahead and press. Okay? And this press is really nice because it doesn't hurt your hands. And now we have our snap done. Boom. The last step here is to take our hook and just push this onto our thing. Now you can buy much bigger ones for this. I have small ones, so I have to work around it, but it'll go on. No problem. I'm just working here with what I've got. So if you're going to make these, you might want to buy a bigger one. I have a bigger one, but I'm just using this one because I need to use up what I have here. And, you know, when you just work with it, it turns out fine. So let me just... There we go. There we go. So there's that. So my hook is on there now. So we got... And now it's ready to be attached to a purse or a backpack. Put my hand sanitizer in there. And we are good to go. Okay, so I've shown you 3 different types. So here's this one. This one was made with my single needle embroidery machine, so you can definitely do it on that. And then we made doubles on the Ricoma EM1010, and they are so cute. Look at those. I absolutely love it. And then here's this one. So now we're ready to hook these onto our purses, backpacks, whatever it is that we use, and cruise around. Now we've got our hand sanitizer with us. So if you would like to follow me on social media, the links are down below in the description box. You will also be able to find this pattern down there. Again, this is a Crashing Waves Designs pattern, and I will link it down below. If you're interested in the Ricoma EM1010, that link is also down below in the description box. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. We are almost at 30,000 subscribers, and once I hit that, I will be doing a really cool giveaway. I will also link to Kamsnaps down below in the description box. Feel free to share this video because sharing is caring, and make sure you definitely click that little bell. You'll get notified each and every time I upload an awesomely cool new video. And keep on crafting, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.